everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy, an Arctic edition, as you may be able to tell. I don't know, I just decided to just put all my clothes on. It's not actually as cold as it was before, but I just thought this would be quite fun. We'll see how warm I get as the show goes on. How many of these warm clothes will I be able to dispel over the course of the episode? We'll see what it gets. Although I have injured myself. We'll get more into that somehow later on in the highlights and lowlights of the week. But I'm like the one-arm bandit over here. This arm is unactionable, so it hurts quite a lot. And therefore, movement may be restricted for this evening's Locking It Down with Lucy. We'll find out how it goes. But yeah, hello. Happy Thursday. If you didn't realise it was Thursday, then congratulations, it's Thursday. Did they sing that to what Cliff Richard is talking about when he says... Congratulations. Maybe. Who knows? Well, welcome. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Oh, Dogs, it's been a long time since I've been to one of your streams. Well, welcome back. Sorry, it has to be like this. We got Orange Juice Man saying good evening. We got Pash Sunny saying good evening. What is the temperature in London? I don't think it's as bad this week. I think it's only like 5. Oh, no, it's 6 degrees. It has been colder than that. But I didn't go to work today. I mean, I did, but I didn't actually go in. So I've just been here the entire day. And when you are here the entire day, it does get quite cold. But it did mean I had quite a long evening, which is quite interesting. I was like, wow. And work actually ended at 5:30ish. And I was like, what is all this time? What do we do with it all? No. Bougie, you mean? You mean bougie? No, I've got other hoodies under here. And I've got 3 pairs of socks on. Yeah, at one point this week, I did have 3 pairs of socks on. One was a thermal sock. 2, oh yeah, that was bad actually. At the weekend, my toes went numb. So thankfully, though, I went for a coffee with Shona and that warmed me up. But yeah, that day was, I had 2 pairs of jeans on. And I think I had like another top and 2 hoodies and my coat. It's freezing. I'm telling you, it's awful. Sabrina was saying, hello, how are you? Other than cold, great. It's all gravy, baby. You should get a green screen and put a win. You can just imagine, everybody use your imaginations and just imagine. Ready? We're going to do some acting, everybody. Everyone ready to act? That's how cold it is. That's acting for you. I have a degree, not a degree. I have a BTEC for 1 year of acting, so thank you. Please sign me up to your next roles. Oh, electric blanket, definitely. Or a cat. Oh my God, a cat would be great. Maybe, actually I did say, well, I don't know. Cat's a big responsibility. I have been thinking about it. Anyway, how is everybody? How are you all doing on this Thursday evening? Hopefully you're all warmer than me. So actually I wanted to put in the poll today, something that I've been mulling over in my brain. I heard it on another podcast too. And I was just like, am I part of the problem? I could be. So I'm curious if people listen or watch to their media, as in like TV, YouTube, podcasts, etc. Do you watch it or listen to it at faster speeds? Because I've started to get into the slippery slope of doing it, and I have a feeling it's because I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe time is of the essence. You know, chop. There's always something else you could be doing, and if I'm like mildly interested, then I'll just watch a clicker. Today, I watched 2 episodes of EastEnders at 1.5 speed, and you know what? I mean, the acting was a little jerky. It was like, well, come on, Lola, we're getting married. What have you done that for, Bill? But I got the essence of the story. I think 1.5 speed is my limit. I think if I go to 2, then am I even watching or listening to the thing really? So I'm just curious, is this an epidemic that is sweeping the media nation? Are we all too busy to listen to things at normal speed? Like Edith here is saying a great point. I listen to long voice notes at 1.5 speed. I listen to voice notes at quick speed as well because people talk slowly, unless you're me. You might talk fast. God, I thought you were going to say watch 2 episodes of EastEnders at once. Now that would be some mega multitasking, but I can't, unless I was just going to do it like this, like one eye on one screen, one eye on the other screen. I don't think that's possible. But yeah, I was just interested if it's like, I don't know, I would never have done it. But once you start doing it, it's a slippery slope. I did try and listen to a podcast once at a higher speed. And because I was used to listening to it at the normal speed, I just couldn't really do it. So I had to go back to normal speed. And plus I wasn't trying to get through that. So I guess it depends for me, like, okay, let's say I'm watching a YouTube video. Now, am I interested in the subject matter? If it's like it's piqued my interest, but I don't know how much I want to commit, then I'm 1.5 speeding that because I want to get through the information, or I'm like, give it to me, baby. And then I can at least understand. If it's something that I properly want to watch, then I'm like, we never watch Doctor Who at 1.5 speed. Absolutely not. So that's I just think it's just interesting. Like, is that the new world now? Is everyone too busy for the normal speed. There aren't enough hours in the day. And is that something that is a problem that man-made? Is it a man-made problem that we've created? Everyone is expecting, there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go, woo! But maybe they had a point. Maybe they had a point back then. Let's see. I'm curious. What do people say? Lucy's normal speed is 1.5. If you watch here at 1.5, it'll be like 3 times speed. Exactly. Lucy doesn't need to talk any faster. Maybe I need to talk slow. Let's see. This is for the VOD squad, because I know the VOD squad are out there. Put your hands up, VOD squad. I'm going to talk slower for you, and maybe if you put it to 1.5, let's see. Because I don't think you can 1.5 the real life. No, because if you fast sped me now, I would have to say things in the future that I've not even said yet, so that's not possible. Okay, what am I going to say? Coming up on Locking It Down with Lucy 130, we've got your favourite segments, including Clip of the Week. Okay, that's enough of that. I feel like I'm being silly. Talk slow in an American accent. Let's see. How do I talk slow in an American accent? Well, I got to regionalise myself. I suppose if I was going to talk in like a non-specific American accent, maybe I would do this. Is this even a good accent? For fuck's sake, Joel. I don't know, because I've been watching The Last of Us. I guess I'm just kind of like all pent up. The Simpsons have to turn the TV on because obviously I'm being loud. I'm trying to do something about that, by the way. I've got a plan. I've got another plan to take down The Sims. I can't bear it no more. Other than bulldozering their house and making their child go to military school, there's nothing else I can really do. So, let's see. Do your southern accent. You want me to do my southern accent? You don't want that. That's my over-the-top southern accent. Right, so, what we got coming up with today's show? So I will be doing a bit of housekeeping. We'll do the check-in, of course, the highlights and lowlights of the week, clip of the week, a little bit of what I've been playing, some gaming news. I also want to talk about what I've got planned for this year on the channel, a few updates there for you. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to look at my gaming fantasy league, which I did do with my friends. What games did I pick? Well, there's a little twist in the story, in the narrative. We're going to see what happens. You sounded like Miley Cyrus. What? Oh, but I did win karaoke for Don't Tell My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart, I Just Don't Think You'll Understand. I can do that. And I can also do, what's that other, the mixtape's got a little Hank, a little Drake, a little something thumping on the wheel ride. The mix stronger than you drink, than you thing. So take a sip of that, hip of that. I can't remember the words. That's a bit of Florida Georgia line or whatever they're called. Who knows what's going on over there? So that's what we need to clip on this on Discord later, potentially. I'm not saying speeding up your media should get you on a put list, but maybe what are we talking about here? I don't know. I feel like it depends. You know, there's lots of ways you can spend your time, and many people are vying for your time. So maybe you came in like a wrecking ball, maybe. The deep south, exactly. So first off, a little bit of housekeeping. Thank you everyone who watched The Last of Us. I am starting to feel a bit hot now. I might take off one hood. There we go. We're one hood down, everybody. 8 minutes into the show. So, thanks everyone who watched The Last of Us Part 2, Episode 2, Last of Us TV show. I'm getting all the words mixed up. Review. I don't want to talk about the show every week because I feel like that's obviously a big thing that's going to continue. But maybe if something big happens, we'll just do a quick highlight. So, I guess my main thing was I liked the show a lot more this week. I thought it was interesting. The narrative beats that they're changing are interesting. It's more of a remix. The kiss at the end was absolutely horrifically weird. So yeah, very much excited to see what happens next week, what storyline they go for. Yeah, exactly. Poor Tess. We hardly knew her. So yeah, curious to see the next step on the Last of Us TV show journey. Next up, I just want to talk about how my schedule in February, let me look at my calendar, because I have to always use my phone calendar to organize my life now. So I have a bad feeling that there's going to be a couple of Thursdays that are going to be quite tough because I'm going to be away and there's work things happening. So I will keep you in the loop. I don't think I can do the show from South Africa. I'm not sure if that's... Actually, I can't do it because I'll be on a safari on that Thursday. So I'm not going to be... hey, everyone, I'm in the middle of a jungle. Ah! And also, I don't really know the people I'm with so well. So if I just started talking to myself to a camera, I think they might think that's a little odd. So I will figure out what's going on and I'll let you know in advance. Agreed, that kiss was something. But so far, they've been killing it. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. So I do like listening to the podcast, just to circle back here quickly. Yeah, I do like listening to the podcast that they do, but I like doing it after I do my reviews because I don't want the podcast to change my raw opinions if possible. So yeah, no, that's going to be hopefully a good clip of the week, the South Africa clips. At least it will be nice. Oh my God, let me tell. Okay, this is. You want a tirade? I'll give you a tirade. At least it will be warm and hot in South Africa. Let me tell you something, brother. I don't wear shorts. I don't own shorts, but I've been told it's going to be quite hot in South Africa. So I'm like, fine, I'll bite the bullet and I'll wear some shorts. God help me if I can find a pair of shorts anywhere. The only shorts that seem to exist are ones for like gym wear or ones that are more like lounge wear. Or I found a pair of leather shorts. I'm not wearing leather shorts in a safari. Are you joking? And then the other things is like, I get it. It's winter time. There's no summer clothes. But guess what I did find? There's a bunch of mini skirts everywhere. Why? I've never been short shopping, and I've been shortchanged, clearly. I've got the short end of the stick because I've not found any. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out maybe in February. I am in the wrong season. Even online, I can't find any shorts, and I'm not going to show up wearing like jogging pants or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just have to sweat. I might just have to sweat. So yeah, that's been a right pain in the arse. What's wrong with miniskirts in January? I mean, if I don't wear shorts, I'm definitely not wearing miniskirts, especially not on a safari. Like, I kind of have in my mind that I would like to be, I almost bought a pair of like, trousers that Nadine wears in like Lost Legacy, but I was like, let's not go too extreme. Kind of want to go almost all the other way, like I'm in the outback on a walkabout or something, but they gave you very good. They gave you short notice on this. Actually, I have known since last July, so maybe I shouldn't. I'm going in about 2 or 3 weeks time. Actually, it's quite soon, and I'm very not prepared, as they say. Getting all tongue-tied. Yeah, you get jean shorts. Not here. I can't find any jean shorts. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait. Levi's website has jean shorts all the way around. Okay, I will check that out. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for the jeans update. So that's pretty much. But I do have some big news, everybody. Big news. Are you all ready? Strap into your seats, everybody. If you're sitting in a car, make sure your seatbelt is on if it wasn't already. We like to do health and safety properly here on Locking It Down with Lucy. In fact, I'm going hoodless. There we go. I feel like we've got to the next stage. I feel like Robin Williams, like, I don't want to rock a DJ. But I won't be taking my skin off. Don't worry about that. So, big news on campus. Exactly. Hold on to your butts. I reached level 4 in PlayStation Stars, everybody. Ba-ba! What do I get? Absolutely nothing. Duh, but I've finished the game. GG's to me. I've completed it. PlayStation Stars, you say? You what, mate? Completed it, mate. What are you doing? Oh, you sitting over there? Nothing. No sweat off my back. What do you do next? Just brag about it, I suppose, on the internet that I reached level 4 of stars. There's nowhere else to go from here. The sky's the limit. Well, actually, the atmosphere of the stars is. So that's the end. You get to say you reached level 4, which I did. I don't know what's the next stage. There should be more to it. I'm not really sure what's going on. I just got the old congratulations. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Cliff Richard didn't come out. Can you imagine if every time something good happened, Cliff Richard just came up like, da, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. He's not doing that. He's quite old to do that. So that's pretty big news. But I have even bigger news. If you thought that was astronomically, stratospherically impactful to your life, guess what, everybody? Only me and Pepsi Girl shared a Pepsi together at lunch yesterday. We had a Nitro Pepsi. I let Pepsi Girl open it. She was shocked. I have a review. She said it's stunning to look at. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Nitro Pepsis, but we had one before. We had the vanilla one. This was just the plain normal one. And so I brought it into the office and she opened it and I was like, you got to do the hard pour. She poured it and then she was like, it's stunning. And I was like, I know. And we both sat there in silence and we both looked deeply and lovingly into the murky abyss that was this Pepsi. And then we were like, are you ready? And she said yes. And so we drank the best Pepsi that we thought we would drink in the world. So we drank the Pepsi and she went, it tastes like a Pepsi if I'd opened it 4 days ago. And that was the end of our friendship. So that's the end. That's the end of me and Pepsi Girl. Play some sad music now, and we'll have to look back. Oh, I can't. Dun, 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 dun. It's us drinking Pepsi together. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So That's what's happened. Devastating. Although I will say, it wasn't the best. I should have really brought. If I had foresight, if I could turn back time, I would probably bring the vanilla Pepsi. She also said it was a lot for her, and so I had to drink most of it, and then I was buzzing for the rest of the day. Yeah, exactly. My heart is broken. Poor Pepsi girl. I sold her down the river. She was so excited for this Pepsi, and what did I deliver her? She's just not a fan of flat. It was super flat. I loved it. I was very much into it, but the taste was strange. But I liked the flatness. But that leads me to a great segment. Thank you, Fabio. What am I drinking today? Well, it's actually been in my fridge for a very long time. It is. Oh, I'm gonna have to. So this is what I'm. Much. I feel like a pit. So I have to do everything with this arm today. I feel like I'm in a video game. Like I keep making like video game pain sounds. Oh, sorry, I missed something. Super Beach Boy, thank you so much for the Lock It Down with Lucy hype. Appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I got so emotional about Pepsi Girl that I forgot to look at the chat. But thank you, we appreciate it. I'll buy another Pepsi. Maybe we can make it up to her. Pepsi Girl's probably raging about her on her YouTube channel. She gave me this Pepsi. The funny thing that Pepsi Girl said, actually, she was like, Lucy, I don't know what's happened to my eye, but my eye feels like, I am just going to cry now. My eye is just not happy. I've not drunk a lot of water today, actually. That could be the problem. Yeah, Pepsi Girl's like, oh, I don't know if you guys know, but Lucy reviews drinks on her channel. I was like, yeah, that's what I do. I definitely just review drinks on my channel. Nothing else happens on my channel. I'm just going to drink some water because otherwise my eyes are just going to dissolve in front of me. So yeah, I am the one-armed and now one-eyed YouTuber this evening. I'm not sure what I've done to my shoulder over here, but maybe this is what Kenny Omega means when the one-winged angel, because I literally can't do anything. I am immobile and my eyes are... Do you ever do that? Does that ever happen to anybody? God, I'm just a mess. I'm just a mess today. Right, what am I drinking? I can only move in robotic sort of like... right, let's... Today's drink, if I choose to accept it, which I do, it's a lilt. It's a lilt. It's a pineapple and grapefruit drink, which I didn't actually know, to be honest. I feel like I look like an actual state. I'm going to take my gloves off. I don't want to rock it, DJ, cause you're making me feel so right. Right, let's, that's what I was saying. I feel like a video game character, because all I keep doing, every time I do something, I keep making noises like, so I could, if anyone needs additional voice acting for any pain noises, they're just happening all day today. I'm just literally walking around going, God. So lilt is not, it's not alcoholic. It's purely just a drink that's best served cold. That is a soda, I suppose that they would say, made by Fanta. And so we're going to drink it. So, all right, and it's got some cheese on the top because it's been in my fridge a while. And of course, the only thing that lives in my fridge is cheese and milk. Right, let's go. Here comes the little man. Is that really a song? Do you need to talk, Lucy? Is everything okay? I think I've just wounded myself a bit. Right, we just have to pour this funnily. I'm excited for this lilt though. I haven't had lilt in a long time. I'm going to put my drink on this side actually. I'm just going to have to be left-handed. God, this is a lot. Oh, Super Beach Boy got the Super Meat Boy Forever Platinum the other day, and now I have both Meat Boys 100%. Couldn't be happy. Oh, congrats. That's awesome. Nice work. Right. Oh, that's great. Oh, if only it was a healing elixir. Lilt is good. Lilt is very good. Okay, the taste of summer, very fitting. Yes, exactly. Totally tropical. Right, this is what's going on. I'm totally lost. Let's get into the check-in, everybody. Let's do the highlights and lowlights of the week, seeing as we are basically there. So let me know what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Now, what's happened to me is I'm not sure what happened. I don't know what's caused this problem that I have. So this is my lowlight of the week, is this shoulder pain, which has come upon me literally just today. I woke up this morning and it's like in my shoulder joint. Maybe I've got a pinched nerve or something, but I just can't do any, like, yeah, okay, well, we made it here. Oh, we can't do that. Get some deep heat. I have no, this is all that happens to me all day. No, I actually use the stylus. I don't know what's happened. I think I've just like done something to the inside of my body, clearly, and I'm not really sure how to fix it. So until then, I just sort of, limp about like, I've been playing a lot of the Quarry, so I feel like I've just been eaten by a werewolf. Maybe I'm just like this, like. Come on. Like, I dropped something, I was like, oh, for God's sakes. And I'm just like, oh. So, yeah, I don't know. This is the perils of having an office job, I guess. This is one of your, crimes of the job is just, this happens to you, I suppose. Replaced with a robot arm. I don't really know. I can't do anything. It's so irritating. And it's my right hand, which is the one that I normally use. So maybe this is a sign of old age. Right, so hit me up with your highlights and lowlights of the week. And we shall see what's going on. Everyone's like, did you sleep on it? I did sleep on it, actually. Someone had a great... Fly Highlander says, my highlight was I got a David Tennant 4th Doctor action figure. Nice. Low light, my wrist is hurting because I'm trying to make a custom 5th Doctor action figure. That's really cool. I wish I had time to make stuff again. I used to love making stuff. That was so fun. Well, I hope that goes well. Oh, look, there we go. We've all been there. Robert Watson, I've had shoulder pain too this week. Good Lord. We can all be shoulder pain brothers together. Brothers? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes when I sit at home, I'm just like bizarre. Mr. Felipe Orlando says, your Lilt chat is helping me through my Vice City 36 jump trophy, which is annoying. Oh, tell me about it. Good luck. Make sure my big tip for you is make sure you're writing down which ones you've got, or at least take a screenshot, because I don't know which edition you're playing, but that was a pain in the arse for me. Good Lord. Right. I just need some more. You need ice on it. I've got a packet of peas. Hang on. I can't make myself even colder by putting... That's the thing. I don't really have any, healing things in my flat, really. I should probably invest. All I have is plasters for my broken feet, because all I do is wear shoes that are too big for me, so my feet look more like destroyed than, I don't know, a piece of crepe paper. That's what's happening over here. I'm just a mess, just generally a mess. Who's your favourite character in the Quarry? Who did I like? I like Laura. Laura was my favourite character. Laura and Max were my favourite character. You could put a plaster on your shoulder, potentially. Pashline says, Lola, I promised myself I can open it after I've beaten the story of Red Dead Redemption 2. Wait, what happened? I missed the beginning bit. Highlight, finally received my Analog Pocket handheld console. Nice. Well, good luck with the Red Dead Redemption 2. Robert Watts says, did someone try and twist your arm to Crashfall? Absolutely not. I don't think I ever want to touch the game again. Fabulous saying, highlight, I'm taking a course through the job centre and pay me to study. Lowlight, I haven't had time to play the PlayStation. I feel you, but good luck. I hope that goes well. Sorry, I feel like my eye has made that reading is now a struggle. Look, This is episode 130, the one where Lucy just fell apart live on stream, just literally disintegrated in front of your eyes. In a minute, my teeth will fall out, my eye will just melt out, my arm will just pop off like an action figure, and I will just slowly decompose in front of your very eyes. No one will ever see it before, no one has seen it since. As for those that I got drunk and started doing karaoke in my room. R.I.P. my neighbour's ears. I should do karaoke. I feel like that feels fitting. Make my own karaoke session. Give it back. God damn. Robert Wars' highlight, one trophy away from the plat in Deus Ex Mankind. Is it Deus? It's Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Got hit in the head with a set of keys that someone threw at work. Did you miss the QuickTime event, Robert? That's all they're doing in the Quarry. All they're doing is throwing stuff to each other. No one ever gives things to each other. It's like, hey, heads up. Oh, better catch that. Oh, gotta just pass things. It's okay. It's okay to pass items. Robert Wheeler is saying, highlight, going for the Anthem Platinum, good luck. Lowlight, just got Forspoken and starting to read the reviews about it. I was going to ask people about Forspoken because I don't know if it's I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I've not really looked into it. It's not something I'm, dying to play right now. And of course, we've got Dead Space coming out as well soon, which I kind of want to play. But I want to talk about the main playing stuff in a bit because I've got a lot of thoughts and feelings that I would like to help to expel with you all. Highlight, continuing to feel like a witcher on my death mask journey. Yes, Dusty, I love it. Man, I feel like a witcher. That's one of my saddest moments, that I was really proud of that song and I butchered it on episode 100. Never again. It was a one-time event. Let's see. Jamie says, highlight, I finished decorating and moved into my new room. Also upgraded my TV. Nice. Clearly I haven't. I've got to do that. Edith's saying, unpopular opinion, but I'm having a lot of fun with Forspoken. Reviews be damned. And I think that's what it's all about, really. You know, if you enjoy the game, then what does it matter what the reviews are? But the reviews are only there to, like, help you decide whether you want to part money with a thing. And, you know, if you parted money and you enjoyed the thing, then great. And if not, then I'm sorry. I have no words for that. Unlucky 13 says, Dirty 30, does that mean it's your birthday? Congratulations. Cliff Richard's here again. Boom, 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 boom. Congratulations. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm more into playing Dead Space than I am Forspoken, but I wouldn't write Forspoken off. It's probably going to be one of those ones that sits on my backlog. It's like maybe, you know, maybe I'll get to it at some point if I feel like giving it a shot. So what are my highlights of the week? My highlight of the week is that everybody, I got a full night's sleep the other day because they weren't in. The Sims were out. And I was not woken up by snoring, talking, stomping, drawers opening and closing at 4 a.m. Nothing. I slept all night and it was fantastic. So that was a big highlight. And I didn't have to put my earphones in. It was great. My second highlight, I feel very awkward saying this because they're literally right above me. They can 100% hear me. I'm sure of it because they've stopped walking now. And now I'm whispering. Next highlight was I very much enjoyed playing D&D on Sunday. Shout out to Vitz. It was the penultimate episode before the finale of our D&D final that will be happening, I think, this Sunday. So yeah, it was quite fun to like get everything prepared, and we got to the point of no return. So I feel like next week we will be fighting the big bad. So that was a lot of fun. And I shall miss those guys in the interim, but I'm sure we'll pick things back up when Vitz has written some new stuff. So shout out to Vitz for all the hard work he puts into the D&D. D&D happens on Vitz Patel's Twitch channel on a Sunday at 3 p.m. GMT. There, a little plug for you. And I suppose my other highlight of the week was, oh yeah, I forgot. I finally paid off my flooring, everybody. I know these are some mundane highlights. Nothing really happened this week of much note. But yeah, now my flooring is paid off and I'm £55 better off each month. But there he is again. It's Cliff Richard. Congratulations. I really now just want to get a little Cliff Richard that just pops up now and goes, congratulations, all the good news. And then I've got one more highlight, I went to Nando's with some friends and we caught up and it was really nice to see them. I hadn't seen a few of them for a while. Nothing like a good Nando's and a catch up. And then I went to the pub afterwards and I had the most exhilarating Pepsi I can imagine. It must have been Pepsi from the pump. Nothing makes me happier than drinking draft like Pepsi from the pump. It cut right through. I needed it. What's flooring in America? Oh wait, the flooring is in my floor. I got new flooring when I moved into the flat. You know, I've survived here for almost a month. Oh no, sorry. Obviously, I've survived here for almost a year. It's staggering, isn't it? I've been able to sufficiently, you know, keep my own self being alive for almost a year by myself. I mean, it definitely wouldn't have happened if I didn't get to go to work, and work very kindly helps feed me. So that's all my highlights that are happening. Do you have ketchup with your Nando's? Asked Edith. What a question. Yes, I like to have the ketchup. See, when I go Nando's, I like to have a little bit of the ketchup and the medium sauce, and I mix it all up. And sometimes, if I'm feeling really daring, I'll sometimes have the wild herb medium one, and I mix it all up, and then I get my peri peri chips and I stick it in there. And I bought some halloumi though, and I forgot to buy the chili jam. That could have been a low light in itself. I wouldn't have lasted a month with those noisy names. I know, right? Lofty is still with us, don't you worry. Highlight at Nando's. Is that possible? Says the son of Jesse. Hey, I had a swell time, as they say. And do you know what was the best part about it? No, I'm not going to have this Nando's knock-in, all right? Let me tell you something about Nando's, Mean Gene. Nando's is great because it's chill. It's vibes, okay? You come in, you sit down, bowl, and then you order your food and you pay up front. No fuss, no muss, we're done. Then the food arrives and you just eat it. And you know what? We sat there and we chatted for ages. No one kicked us out. They did come and ask for all the sauces back at one point. Maybe that was them kind of like trying to shivvy us along. But I like that it's, you know, it's a carefree experience. It's not like, oh God, are they going to ask us a bill? No one's coming about saying like, are you enjoying your Nando's? Because everyone knows you are probably enjoying your Nando's. And if you're not, then you probably don't want to say anything because it was a cheap meal anyway. And then, yeah, I like that, you know. And you can be in there for as long or as quick as you want. It is not quite fast food, but it's, it's good. I like it. I wouldn't go there every day. They were out of the Fino Pitto though, which was very, very upsetting. I was like, no Fino Pitto, so I had to go for chicken butterfly. So I went Nando's, right, and there were no Fino Pitto, and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to eat if I don't have a Fino Pitto? I'm going to have to get some like dry ass chicken, or maybe I'll just have to get a chicken burger. What do you take me for? I'm not basic, bitch. So I had to go get the chicken butterfly, and then I was like, oh, I can't eat chips twice a day, so I had to go for something else. So I went for the creamy mash, and I also went for the spicy rice, but the spicy rice was a bit dry, so I had to pour some like sauce in it, and it was like, okay, I suppose. And then I went for the halloumi, and it didn't come with chili jam, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to complain to someone, but then I didn't spend £15 on a whole meal, so it's fine. Okay, so it was a cheeky Nando's indeed. That's all I'm saying. Now play that back at ×2 speed and see if you can understand. Let's wait for the subtitles to try and talk to see what I said. Australian Nando's sucks. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know if anyone remembers Vicky Pollard, but that was me kind of going into a bit of a Vicky Pollard, I suppose. Right, so any more VOD people have? Any more before we move on to clip of the week? Yes. Robert Moore is on the British connection here. Robert Moore knows where I'm at whenever I go to the Britishisms. Whoa, this is a great highlight of the week. Hey, I think I hear him coming. Congratulations. Gilmera got my highlight of the week. I got my driver's license. Congrats. That's a big highlight of the week. I am insanely jealous, but also insanely proud. Well done. Good luck driving the streets. Thank you. What's going on? That's okay, right, let's see. Any last words coming in for the highlights and lowlights of the weeks? Otherwise I will go to clip of the week, which it's just pretty mundane. Not, as I said, not much happened. Oh, people giving some love to the driving license. All right, so we're going to flip it over now to clip of the week. So do you remember last week I told you that I had some American chocolate, and I was like, no bueno, this ain't no good. It ain't no Kinder Bueno. So I brought the American chocolate to my family home and asked them to taste it, and this was the results. Please enjoy clip of the week. We have here some bona fide Cadbury's dairy milk all the way from the US of A. Imogen's going to test it to see if the rumours are true. Oh, I need to, you need to undo that, yeah. Can she tell the difference between, now you know what Cadbury's chocolate tastes like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite good.
What? You can't say that. We don't have the other chocolate to compare. We should have bought some real chocolate.
I mean, it's actually all right.
No, it's not, Imogen. That's not the answer.
What's wrong? Can I try some?
Yeah, you can try some. It's got a weird flavour because Americans have like different flavour in their chocolate. Just undo.
It's actually not bad.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, you'll just have to undo the stir tip because the way it was opened like
Is that
properly.
That's different American, more protective.
Yeah.
To get it out.
You are wrong.
And
No, we need real Cadbury's chocolate to. Oh, you haven't really. Right, see how you feel about it. I felt like it tastes like a stink bomb went off in my mouth.
I don't mind it.
Well, you can have it then. I do. Well, maybe I should try some of it afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think I would have noticed a difference, to be honest, between the two. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some in a bit.
UK citizen.
I could tell. I think you need the other one to compare.
Maybe slightly, but...
Slightly, but I think it's good.
Shut
You
up.
made it sound like it was bad.
I'll eat some in a bit. I'm gonna eat my hot dogs first.
This is bussin'.
Whoa. Firstly, what the hell does bussin' mean? That's like truly over the hill and I don't know what's going on. This is bus. It was anything but bussin'. I'll tell you what, I hate buses. So that must mean it sucks. I would just like to say that is bona fide American Cadbury's chocolate. A real American. I'm telling you what, I met up with a real American and they brought me this chocolate from the US of A. So I can clarify that this was, and also I don't know if you saw the packaging. The packaging had different packaging from our chocolate. So it's Cadbury's imported chocolate from America. It got on a plane with the real American that I know. And then the real American landed and then we spoke and then they exchanged chocolate with me. And I was like, thank you for this exchange. I hope you know that your chocolate is gross. So yes, well, I guess in a shock twist turn of events, it's not that bad. But it was, I think the problem was, it was a bad test, invalid test. I should have brought the real chocolate with me. Because when I ate it, I had the real chocolate and the American chocolate, so I could taste the difference. But they only had the one chocolate. And so I feel like that did actually invalidate their thoughts and feelings. But the problem was I didn't want to bring my chocolate because I liked it. So maybe I screwed myself over there. So yeah, that's what it's like. As you can see as well, it was cold at my parents' house because my brother was wearing 2 jumpers and Imogen was hugging Sully, which was a hot water bottle. So that's all that really happened this week. That's the main clip of the week. Should have been a blind test. I did do that before. No, I'm telling you, Imogen is coming to the US soon and doesn't want to affect her foreign relations. Hey, Imogen said to me, she was like, Lucy, I'm a bit worried. And I was like, why, what's wrong? Tell me, I'm your big sister, you can tell me anything. And she was like, Lucy, I'm really worried. Maybe I'll have to... I might have to buy my Easter egg here before I go out to America because what if I don't like the Easter eggs out there? But I guess she doesn't have to worry anymore because it's going to be fine. Do you guys even have Easter eggs? I guess you do. You must do. That must be a thing. There's already Easter eggs in the shops, to be honest. You can't get away. I'm sure my dad will already bought some cheap ass Easter eggs that he's going to start breaking into beforehand. Imogen with the big questions, most definitely. Right, so that was clip of the week. Let us move on to the main topics of the show. So firstly, I want to start with a little bit of what I've been playing. What has she played? I don't know why that's an exciting thing. So I've been in between worlds. I'm not really sure what was really calling me. So last week I talked about finishing the Quarry, and I was like, you know what? I left it over here. Let me have the Hunchback of Notre Dame my way over there. Okay, so I was like, do you know what? I'm curious. Now that I finished my playthrough with the mysterious co-op partner, they rode off into the sun and they turned around, and as I said goodbye, they tipped their hat. And they went, you can't see me. And then they went, actually, they didn't do that. But it was quite funny because I was thinking about how that story, we did it in RE. RE, by the way, is religious studies. And me and my friends, this is a very side tangent that I only just remembered. We had to learn these Bible stories. So, the Good Samaritan. And so the way that we taught ourselves the Bible stories was we swapped the characters with wrestlers. So the Good Samaritan, he comes along and he's like, he saw a guy on the street. And I think the first guy that he saw was like Rey Mysterio. They saw another, and that's it. You don't know who the Good Samaritan is until he rides off and then he turns around and goes, you can't see me. Ah, yes. Bible stories as told by wrestling characters. Anyway, back to what the real story at heart. The Quarry. So, I wanted to replay it once the mysterious co-op partner had left so I could make my own terrible decisions and find out, if I could keep all these dumb children alive. But then I discovered that's not really the way. Oh no, that's not the way, because I do want to get the platinum. Now the platinum for this, I do like, as I said last month or week as time progresses, I like these story narrative linear type games with choices, but they are notoriously, I wouldn't say bad, maybe just finicky to platinum, because there's a lot of different trophies that are tied to different paths, and it will mean that you'll have to play the game multiple times. So I thought to myself, Lucy, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do another playthrough just to make probably the same decisions, maybe a little bit different? Or shall I just do it? Shall I just commit to the road? And I decided to commit to the road. So here we go. I've looked up extensively how to get the platinum for the Quarry, and this is the trophy logbook Mark II. You're getting a sneak peek inside it. So what I've done here is I have these are my Skyrim notes. We need this page. This book is harder to this one is harder. Wait, hang on. This because it's backwards. Right. There we go. So here is the roadmap that I have written out for myself in order to platinum the Quarry. That don't kill you will only make you stronger. So the first thing I did was I did the first playthrough where everyone survived, and I completed that at this time. I've also completed these two, but I've not written it off yet. So I actually really enjoyed. So playthrough number 1, I started again all the way from the beginning, did it myself, and I really enjoyed going through the story, even though I followed a guide. So I just sat there. So I literally sat there with the guide open and with the game, and it wasn't frustrating or boring because I quite liked knowing that I was going to see the critical path. It was interesting watching it play out, even though I was like, okay, in this bit you press that. And I really enjoyed seeing how different things could be. I was actually very impressed how different things could be. I did the bit where someone had to chop their arm off, and I was like, holy crap! That didn't happen the first time. And then seeing characters that had died actually be alive in other scenes and how they interacted with those characters was super interesting. So I really enjoyed doing that, and I did a collectibles walkthrough as well. So I was going through the whole thing, making sure to make the right decisions, getting all the collectibles, and then I got a nice, good trophy haul at the end. So I would say if you want to platinum this game, do a blind playthrough first and then go through with go through and follow the thing. So next up, I then had to look up like what other trophies I was missing and try and figure out the best option. So first after this, I had to do like a backup save. And then I just had to do one chapter replay twice to get a few more trophies. Then I'm going to have to do another playthrough. I'm going to have to do playthrough 2 where everybody dies. And again, I'm going to just have to follow a guide for that and try and get that done. Then I'm going to have to do a replay, like chapter 10 to do something. Then I'm going to have to replay chapter 9 to do something. And then I'm going to have to play a third playthrough where everyone has to get something. That's a bit of a spoiler. So yeah, overall, I would have played the game 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So what I've done is so far, like I definitely enjoy the game. It's short. It's annoying that you cannot skip cutscenes. So that like sometimes I'll be watching something at times 1.5 speed, obviously, and I'll miss a prompt or something. And I'm like, oh Christ, like that's annoying. And so I have to go back and figure that out. It is annoying that you can't do that. I wish you could like maybe even like just scrub through. Is it another 20 hours? How many hours in the game? So it's about, I think every playthrough is about 9 hours or so. Obviously, it can be a bit quicker if you are going straight for things. Now, the good thing I have about the other playthroughs is that I don't have to get all the collectibles again. But this is a big but, everybody. Now, I did all my collectible playthrough on that one that I just did. However, there is one type of collectible that you cannot get. You can't get both of them in the same playthrough. So I'm going to have to do another playthrough to get the other set of collectibles because there's like one on a branching path. So that's kind of annoying. That's my only Otherwise, I'm excited to see how everything else plays out doing it again. So what I'm going to do for now, I think I've had my fill of the game. Like I very much enjoyed doing the cleanup and doing all that stuff. But I think I'm going to take a pause on the Quarry because I've still got 2 more playthroughs to do. And maybe I'll feel like, oh, maybe I'll come back and play it a bit later. It's a bit fresh and it doesn't feel as annoying to go through it. So that's what's been happening so far. Yeah, so I've still got another, with 2 more playthroughs. Yeah, and maybe another 20 hours to go on that. But I do like and the collectibles don't, yes, exactly. Sabrina knows where it's at. And the collectibles don't save in your profile, so you have to get them all on the same playthrough. Tell me about it. So it's, did you hear your shoulder miming trophies for the Quarry? Maybe. So yeah. Oh, Fabulous asking, will you stream the Quarry? Maybe I could do that when I get to a bit closer to the platinum potentially. Seeing as, but I do really like the game and I do want to get it, and I like having games that I can jump back into and play again. So I don't know. Has anybody else got the old platinum in the Quarry here? Edith is saying the Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes, and Devil and Me are really good games too. I'm sure I'll get to them. It's funny because the 2 I played I hated, but obviously the 3 I haven't played are meant to be really good. So, or the 2 I haven't played, as it seems. A lot of people also talking about Dead Space Remake, which I do want to touch upon. Yeah, exactly. I wish the cutscenes were skippable as well. It would make so much easier. Have I got a plat yet this year? I absolutely don't. No platinums have been achieved this year yet. I haven't really played much this year. Do you first play... Okay, this is a great question by Rob Weir. Do you first play through the game and then go to your trophy logbook and plan through the remaining trophies? So I did have a slight question that I pitched to another group recently this week. So... First and foremost, I wanted to play the Quarry. Me and the mysterious co-op partner wanted to play the Quarry, so that was the goal. Platinum or no platinum, we were going to play the game regardless. So I played it first through, and then I had a look afterwards, like what was the best thing. Now, in the past, I would have written the entire strategy in the book, but I was like, that's a little unnecessary. We have technology, so I don't really need to do that. So I was like, well, I'll just write the steps so I can follow, and I like being able to see like a checklist of like ticking off steps. So I followed the steps. I'll have the guide up on my laptop, and that's how I normally work it out. I'll play a game first for free of trophies, and then I'll go back and do cleanup, no matter how much it might be annoying. I check for missables on my first game. See, I don't do that. We just played the game the way it was meant to be played, just blind. So that's how we did that. YouTube chat will make the Quarry more fun. Actually, that's a good idea. So maybe I'll commit to doing one full Quarry playthrough. That's a good idea. What if I did like a 9-hour Quarry playthrough? We just did the entire final. Although I'd be worried about spoilers, because the last playthrough I need to do is very spoiler heavy. Maybe we can workshop this. We can think about this, because that would definitely, you're right, that would definitely make playing one of these playthroughs much better. But maybe that's just the way it has to be. Maybe we just have to do one of them, and if you haven't seen the game, 9 hours is a super long stream. I'll think about it. I'll save it. So that's what's been going on here. Now the other thing I've been playing is there we go. Sabrina's saying you could warn ahead that it'd be spoilery so people can decide. Okay, yeah, because the last playthrough is about getting people redacted. Please do all characters die playthrough. See, I don't know if I can do that. Last. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay. So the other thing that I've been doing is I've been hankering for like a game to play. I'm kind of between games. I completed my 75% completion. I wasn't really sure what I want to play. I was like feeling open world games. And so I was like, where am I going to go? I feel like in the past, I used to have like a bunch of games that I could just jump in and out of. And I feel like I've lost that a little bit. So I might just start installing games so that I can jump in and out like I used to. So guess what I did this morning, everybody? You're going to think I'm nuts. I just really wanted to turn my brain off and just play something and run around. And you know what looked at me? Bloody Aloy. So I played Horizon Zero Dawn and got to level 60. And then after that was done, I was like, now I am 100% done with Horizon Zero Dawn. So I was like, thinking about, I just miss having an open world game that I just can dip my toes in. It's something simple to pick back up. I have a lot of like new game anxiety sometimes. Like I feel like, I don't know if I can commit to a new game. It seems very overwhelming. I just want to like play something that's like cozy and it's just easy to get back into. So I had a perusal on the PlayStation Store, and you know what I've done, everybody? I've downloaded the Fallout 4 Season Pass, and I'm going to go and play the Fallout 4 DLC. Now, it's funny because I was very excited, but I only played a little bit. I literally only decided this like 2 hours before the stream started. So I bought the DLC, I installed the game again, got my character downloaded, walked about, and I was like, oh my God, I've forgotten about this. And I was like, back in the world, I was like, I've missed the Fallout world. It's like Rocket 69, Rocket 69. There was Nick Valentine. All of my friends were all waiting for me. Then they were like, welcome home. And I was like, yes, let's go. So I went out on an adventure and I picked something up and it was like, you're over encumbered. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking annoying. So then I was like, I guess, oh God, I've got all these things. And then some legendary Mirelurk popped out of the floor. And I was like, I better do something about this. So I got my gun out and I was like, boop, 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 boop. And I was like, oh, okay, yes, that's a thing. And then it was like, you're out of ammo. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. So I picked up another gun that was in my thing. I was like, okay, but, you're out of ammo. And I was like, oh, forgot. Like, I don't know what is my problem with Fallout, but I seem to like never have any ammo. I'm always like, my pockets are full of shit and I have no ammo to do anything about it. And I'm not going to be throwing mugs and duct tape at my enemies. So I don't know. It was just funny. And and things were glitching about and I was like, was this a good decision? I don't know. But I am very excited because I do love the Fallout universe. Fallout 4 is a bit meh. I'd also forgotten the horrific nature of my character whose face is like, oh, hello. She's like, I don't know, something went terribly wrong. So I bought all the DLC because it was on sale for £13. And so what one should I start with, everybody? I've done a little bit of just like, perusing around. So there's so Robert was saying Far Harbor and Nuka are the ones I really like. But those are the ones I'm leaning towards. Like Far Harbor. Now, my favorite companion is Nick Valentine. I love Nick Valentine. In fact, my D&D character is kind of based off of Nick Valentine's character. So that was pretty cool. So I liked in the part, Overlord says, good luck with the Nuka World Ticket Trophy. It's so BS. Oh no. But I just like the idea of having a game that I know already and I can jump into it now and again. Like I'm not going to commit to finishing it all. I just want something in the background to like, after a long day work, something again to switch your brain off and just go about and then just be pissed off at how I have no ammo. So I think the two that most people are calling out is Far Harbor is the best one. Interesting. People are saying, Far Harbor and Nuka World, books falling through the world. What's going on? I think I do want to do the Far Harbor one first because I like the idea. So I did have a bit of a look into it and it's like that's you're taking on detective work and you're doing detective stuff with Nick Valentine, which I really like. The Nuka-Cola one also sounds good because I'm a big theme park fan. So I'd want to go to like, Fallout's version of a theme park. So Far Harbor is the best right from Bethesda. Okay. So maybe I'll do Maybe I'll do Far Harbor first. I am really looking forward to taking this journey and going back into the world of Fallout. Like, jokes aside, as soon as I loaded it up, I was like, oh, I have missed this. As much as I rag on Fallout 4 a bit, I'm also a big, yes, this is very, I am also a big Soda fan, so maybe I should take myself down there. So maybe I'll just do those two, because the Fallout DLC in the past has been pretty good. Like, I loved Point Lookout in Fallout 3. They can be a little hit and miss. There was some of the ones in Fallout 3 weren't that good. There was another one that was quite good in Fallout 3. I don't remember because there was the alien. The alien one wasn't like great, but it was funny at least. And then I did was it Old World Blues in Fallout New Vegas? That's the only one that I bought on that pack. So yeah. You can mix a load of different new colours. Broken Steel was good. Yes, Broken Steel was a good one because that let you extend the game. So yeah, I'm excited to take this Fallout adventure and see how that goes. So I'll definitely update you on my progress because I was actually going to come here today and ask you guys for advice on what open world games I should play because I had a hankering to go back. Yeah, the pit was a bit meh. But this is making me want to play Fallout. For Resurgence for Fallout. Let's all go back to the old games. Hogwarts Legacy, yes, that's what I'm really waiting for. I'm really waiting for Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm hoping that this will tide me over in the meantime. The other thing is I could have started the Witcher 3 DLC, but I forgot that I uninstalled it by accident. That's going to take a year and a lifetime to reinstall. So that's where I'm at. But new things are coming, which is where we're going to circle around to the fact that, but never Fallout 76. See, I've been thinking a little bit about Fallout 76. I need to do some more research, but I might play it. The mysterious co-op partner always saying, what we playing next, Lucy? And I'm like, and they've said that, and I've kind of been like, okay, I'll look into it, you know. Mysterious co-op partner got mysterious co-op with somebody, you know. So yeah, I'm also going to be starting Sekiro at the weekend, so that's going to be exciting. But then there's also some big games coming out this weekend, which is Dead Space and then Forspoken. So I feel like I'm moaning about a load of nothingness because we've got some big games coming out. So what are people playing at the moment? People playing Forsaken, or are they playing Dead Space? What's the dealio? Fallout 76 is actually okay after all the updates. Okay. Whoa. That's uncalled for. We are definitely not doing that. Absolutely not. I'll be doing some New Vegas after Mass Effect if I can land a PS3. Nice, see? We're all going back to old stuff. So I would like to do a Dead Space remake stream at some point. I'm committed to doing the Sekiro stream this weekend on Saturday because that's what I planned to do originally. And then I'll have another game on the go. Maybe next weekend after that, maybe it's time for some Dead Space. Now, I've never played Dead Space. I've always been very afraid of it. I played the demo back on PS3 and I didn't like the sound of the guy breathing. It freaked me out and I was like, I can't play this anymore. So I gave the controller to my brother and he played a bit more of the demo and that was it. And then I watched Adam McDermott's Platinum journey on it and I was like, oh, this is really interesting. This is a really cool in-depth story. So I'm excited to give it a go. I was like, wait a minute, you need to open world go. Elden Ring, am I joked you? I have a problem with Souls games where I really like them, but I feel like I need to be too mentally aware for them. I've been at work all day and I'm sad. I can't go to Elden Ring and get beaten about by a man on a massive horse, you know? I just wanna walk around and, you know, and be OP and it to be okay. But I will get back to Elden Ring. It will happen. She says she's going to play Sekiro, but Sekiro was so different. That was interesting. So yeah, I think those are what I plan to do, I guess, in the upcoming. So I'm gonna have a lot of games installed and that I can have on a good rotation. I feel, which makes me feel good. A good outset for the year. Eric is saying started Kena too. Pretty solid. Nice. Is it Kena or is it Kenna? Play Elden Ring and Sekiro simultaneously. That will just destroy my mind. All right, so I'm going to do a hard pivot now, I suppose. Oh, wait, Sabrina's coming in with almost done with Until Dawn playthrough. Nice. Hope that goes well. So, next up on the show, switching gears now, as Michael Cole would say, I want to talk about, quickly, the future of the channel. What we got coming up this year? What's coming up on LudiXP in 2003? There's something I see a lot of people do. You know what? I am going to take my time. I don't want to rock DJ, cause you're making me feel so right. We will. I think we might get away at the end of the stream. I'm starting to feel warmer now. That's why I like to do some talking. Get energetic, get it going. So I don't keep it on the entire. Average Meat Boy, I just started Sekiro as well, already stuck on the first boss. Ooh, okay. The future. So yeah, let's talk a bit about the future. So this says now on the notes, see notes in notepads. All right, so what is coming up on the future of Locking It Down? Oh, it's not just Locking It Down. What's coming up on the future of LudiXP? So I sat down, had a few thoughts and feelings about what it is I want to do this year, what I want to achieve, so that you guys can have a little bit of like a, an understanding, wet your whistle, get your appetite ready for what you can expect. So let's start off with a big sort of talk about the community. So firstly, I want to say thanks to all you guys. Thanks to everyone who's in the chat right now. Thanks to those people that are probably watching this on the VOD, or, well, I say probably, you wouldn't know that if you hadn't watched it. But yeah, and thanks to everyone that's in the Discord and is a member and everything. So all that stuff isn't going away. There's still the Discord, which I could probably drop a link in the chat at some point or in the video. So you can hang out there with fellow like-minded people and talk about trophies, games, and other things, and Doctor Who. Please talk about Doctor Who. I'd love to talk about Doctor Who with you. There's also the memberships, which I will try and be better about. You can obviously give me advice, feedback on that. So yeah, that's going to keep going. And you, of course, can follow me on Twitter for any random thoughts that come out of my brain that I put into type. Or you can follow me on Instagram if you want to see me terribly living my life and eating, washing up liquid infused pasta. All that good stuff and more is there. So that's all good. That's all still happening. And then let's move on to stream. So I very much do enjoy doing streaming, so I'm going to keep doing the streaming thing. I'd like to commit to about maybe like one stream a month minimum. So, because I don't know, it's something about it that I just really enjoy how zoned in I feel. Like I have no distractions. It's like I'm committed to playing this for 3 hours, and it just feels like a really fun experience. So my only thing that stops me doing the streams is if I'm busy going out or whatever and just like timing or whatever. Where can I find the Discord? Says Overlord. I need to find the link for you, and I can drop it in the chat at some point. Don't let me forget. At the end of the segment, I will put that in for you. Don't you worry. Just remind me. So definitely going to keep doing the streams. So streams coming up will be Sekiro. I'd like to do Dead Space. Of course, any Platinums, that will be streamed. Thinking, of course, I might have to, as a casual fan, I would have to do Hogwarts Legacy. So those are the ones that I definitely want to do for now. MTH, thank you so much for joining the XP zone. Appreciate it. Doing the things. That's very kind of you. So yeah, those are the games that are on the forefront. Probably some Resident Evil 4 as well. I think that would be fun. So those are the streams that I would definitely like to commit to once a month at least. I also want to try and think about what the next game that I want to play all the way through on a stream, like we did Resident Evil 4 together. We did Last of Us Part 1 together. So I like to try and do one of those a year. So that'll be quite fun. I've not thought about what game it would be just yet, but that'll definitely happen. And I also do really want to do another charity stream type thing, because that was really fun. Like, it was a way to be creative but also raise money for a good cause. I am looking at one right now that I am thinking about participating in. So I just want to get some thoughts and ideas together, what I can do, like how I can theme it to make it fun, because I love doing those, and that'll be really cool. You want a Dead Space full stream? Woo! Well, yeah, any ideas that you have, please drop it. I'm happy to work together. I'm a collaborative person. It says so on my CV, so it must be true. We can work on it together. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's happening in the stream. And of course, Locking It Down with Lucy will still continue every Thursday, because guess what, everyone? They changed Sync Week Thursday to Sync Week Wednesday, which means I'm going to change my end of the month drinks to end of the month drinks on Wednesday. So Locking It Down with Lucy isn't going anywhere. I'm still very much enjoying the show. I love hanging out with you guys. I love expressing opinions about video games and other silly stuff, and having you guys there to be part of it. That's all good. Obviously, if I can't make it a week, I'll try and let you know in advance. But yeah, that's still gonna be all gravy, baby. So then, next up, I suppose the big topic, I suppose, is videos. What video ideas do I have? So of course, I'm still going to make videos. That's just what one does on YouTube. I am a little behind. Apologies. My schedule has gone completely out of whack this year, but doesn't mean I've forgotten. I just need to find some time, some zen, and get sitting down and doing the thing. So they will happen. Of course, right to start at the beginning of the year, we are doing weekly Last of Us TV show reviews, where every week I will drop a 15 to 20 minute video about my thoughts, feelings of the show. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I like making it. I also find it quite cathartic to be able to just spout my opinions and views. And the reason I actually really want to do it as well is because I actually, when I used to watch loads of TV, I don't watch as much TV as I used to, but I used to love, the next day, finding the favorite people that I like listening to and hearing those their opinions, because I used to watch things like Arrow and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Flash and the 100, and I didn't really have anybody in my real life that I knew to talk to these shows about, so I used to like really enjoy seeking out people that I enjoyed hearing their opinion, and so it felt like I was talking to them in a, you know what it's like in the old YouTube scene. So that's why when a show that I was passionate about or had felt like I could contribute to the conversation about came around, I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'd love to partake in that. So that's definitely what's going to be happening from June to March. Those reviews will come out. Next up, I definitely need to finish my 75% completion story. I have filmed bits and pieces of it. I just need to edit it so you can see how it all came together. I know that quite a few of you were part of the journey and saw the ending, but I'd like to make a complete like final wrap up of like, here's how it happened. So yeah, that's coming. Also want to start my new goal for the year, which is pursuing my ultra rare trophy. So I need to do some planning on that. I need to plan what trophies it will be, and then I want to do the video, and that will again be like a series that would happen throughout the year where I will update you with my progress as the year goes on my quest to earn some ultra rare trophies. So that's going to be pretty fun. I also am definitely, me and my brother have been talking about this. This year is the year we're going to sit down and we are going to go through the PS3 collection of games. Like, we have a ton of great games between us. Like, it's my biggest collection. I mean, he did buy some of the games too. So it's like a joint collection. It's a massive box. It's probably going to be a super long video. My brother is so up for it. He wants to be in the video as well this time rather than talking off screen. So that's going to be a fun conversation. So we're going to have to also get my dad to help bring the massive box down from the attic. So we'll tell all a bunch of stories from all the PS3 games that we had. So it's sad because obviously I don't really have the same for my PS5. All my stuff is digital, but I like doing that. And I like hearing my brother's opinions on games because I think he was big into the PS3 era. So thank you very much, Callum. Appreciate the £3. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's another video that would. I can't move my right arm anymore. It's too much. It hurts. The Platinum Trophy Tales will probably return. I'll pick some choice games throughout the year to highlight. I would like to tie the Platinum Trophy Tales in with the Platinum Grand Slam. So maybe I will pick, a game from each. Well, for those of you unaware, the Platinum Grand Slam is my quest to try and platinum a game on each platform/console. So like a PS1 game, a PS2 game, PS3 game. So maybe I'll make that each Platinum Trophy Tale. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PSVR. So yeah, that hopefully could be a cool thing to freshen the series up a little bit. The Quarry would be an interesting Platinum Trophy Tales. Okay. I'll bear that in mind. I need to sit down and have like a big sort of like thinking, like, because I have all these ideas I put down, but I actually need to start planning. So that, and then I've got loads of other ideas that I also super want to explore, do some other things. So I like being creative and making stuff. So hopefully that's something that you guys are into and you want to be part of and see what it is I come up with. As for Christmas content, I'm not sure yet. That's quite far away. Maybe I'll do it again. Not sure. So yeah, that's all the video stuff that I've got coming out in the recentish times, or what I would like to plan to do. I always feel like people say, don't say schedules, because then you're tied to it, and people are like, you said you'd do this. But I'm pretty sure I will make these happen. I'm good with that. So then next up, the other thing that I would like to address is equipment. So yeah, obviously I have a sort of, a budget set up. I'm not really sure how much it's really going to improve. But one of the things I do want to get this year, which I'm very grateful, thanks to everyone's support, is I want to get like a lav mic. And that's one of the ones that you clip onto yourself. And then that means that I'll be free to like record stuff not here. Because I like the idea of taking the camera and going out and doing more things. So maybe having that will give me that ability to, I don't know, make some of the content I've been thinking about. Get a TV. Yeah, maybe that'll happen at the end of the year. Equipment update will be TV, and I'll be able to tell you like, this HDR thing, it's all right, isn't it? There's like loads of colours, and the blacks are like super black, and the brights are really bright. I don't know what I was doing for all those years. And yeah, I think that's one of the main things. I don't really think I need a camera, because obviously your phones are quite good. Yeah, I think that's all fun. I want to think about that, but maybe a partner for Lofty. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I might have to buy a new microphone, because this microphone just clearly hates my laptop for some reason. So yeah, that's the equipment side of things. Maybe I can do but things are super basic. When I move out, because I'm not going to live here forever, hopefully, I want to then commit to a proper setup, and that will be when I'm like, hey everybody, look at me, boom 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 boom, I got an ultra wide screen because I'm now a badass. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all these LED lights, which I can change the colors with my mind. I know. One day, the dream will be mine. So that's what's happening with that. And then the final The final, oh God, of course, Bamboo Jungle Bathroom. Where is she? Where is she? She's still in IKEA. The final thing I'd like to discuss is collabs. So I I don't know if I say this enough. I know I'm very I close down a lot of my social stuff because, security online and all that. But I do love talking to people about, things that I enjoy. I love talking to people about video games. So I'm very happy to collaborate with people on their podcasts or if you want to make a video together or whatever. But I would say if you do want to do that, there is a link on my profile on... Is it in the YouTube bit where you can email me? So maybe, I think I put my email in there. So if you want to get in touch, that is the best way. Just email me and we can sort something out because I find all that stuff super fun. I'm definitely happy to make time for that. Wait, you love talking? I know, right? It's insane. So that is the end of my TED Talk about what I would like to do in 2023. I hope to see you around. Thank you for listening to me. And hopefully I'll see you around in the year. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Now I'll head over to the chat and see what you guys are saying. I'll probably clip that out so I could do that. So PS games collection videos are great. Okay, I'm glad you were interested in that because I feel like as well, me and my brother will have some good, interesting things to talk about. Hopefully, about the games because I felt like I was a little bit dumb back in the PS3 era, and my brother also helped me find some of these games. You'll have to do Red Dead Redemption 2 Platinum again. Absolutely not. I don't know if I have enough. Of that in me. Reviewing your PS1 collection was fun and chaotic with all the loose discs. Yeah, this one will hopefully be more organized. And my PS3 collection, I know I've got games that I never played or opened because I used to just buy a bunch of them. So I would hang collection on case or shelf decoration. That's good. Yeah, I do need to do something about this, but I'm just sort of living, and that's how one lives. In simpler terms, no. Well, I'm just saying that I'm just happy if people want to I feel like sometimes it seems like I'm a little closed off because people try and DM me and they can't. But I'm like, it's not that I'm against it. It's just that Oh, I forgot to mention this. When's the first LudiCon? Okay, this is all for reals. I have actually been looking into maybe doing a live Locking It Down with Lucy. So would people be interested in that? Would people want to be part of that? it would probably be in London at one of these Comic-Con type things. But I'm actually thinking about legitimately submitting I don't guess a request or whatever to be hey, I'd like to do, because this is what I was saying. I was talking it out with Adam and I was like, the show is the show. There already is an order of events. It's not I'd have to make any new content really. It's just me bringing this show to in person, in real life, and then having that audience interaction, but in realness. So I'm gonna really look into it and see if I can make it happen because I think that would be fun. It'd also be a good test for me. I'm gonna tell you guys now, I will be super nervous, but I feel that's a good thing. I think you need to feel that sometimes, and it is something that I am really interested in doing, and maybe you got to take that step of fear to make your dreams come true. So, well, thanks guys. I appreciate that you would be into that. So yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Maybe hopefully it would happen. I just think it would be fun to do this in real life and take it live, baby. Locking it down with Lucy live. But I also need to look into some of the logistics of how I would film it for all the people that sadly can't make it or whatever. So yeah, I'll figure out and let you know. It'll probably be summertime. Maybe I've said too much. So there we go. That's the end of that segment. Thank you for listening as always. For now, to cleanse your palate before we get into the final business of agenda on the show, which will be my Final Fantasy. Oh, why do I always call it my Final Fantasy? My Fantasy League. We've got a little something special for you. We've got a little bit of the Luna logs for you to enjoy. So please enjoy what Luna's got for you this week. I think Luna has something. I think she does. Did you smell me? You were here. Oh, okay. You've got muddy paws, Luna. You knew I was here immediately. She doesn't normally run upstairs, does she? You smell. Oh, Luna, bless. Wow, yeah, bless. Oh, oh, come here. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. It's been so long. You knew I was here. Yeah. Reunited. Look at your big face. That was cute, Luna. I forgot to give any context to that clip. So again, what happened was I came back home. I hadn't seen her for a long time. And I hid upstairs and she immediately found out that I was there. Because I was like, will she be able to smell that I'm here? Will she be able to know? And she did. And I was like, that's so cute, Luna. So that was really nice. No, because I was quiet and I did need to take a shower. So she probably could smell me. Okay, so now let's move on quickly to the Fantasy League. So last year, Vitz and the gang, they set up, Rahul, aka Rahul Hoop, set up a Fantasy League. And I partook. What happened? I was part of the thing. God, words are failing me. And so I want to check in this year with how did I do last year and what games have I been, yes, all the points, Vit's saying all the points. So what games have I picked this year? Now there's a slight wrinkle this year because this year I sadly couldn't be part of the live draft because I had secrets going on and secrets must be secreted. So I had to do the auto draft. So this website lets you do an auto draft where you pick in order which games you would like to draft and you just have to hope that no one else picks them for you and it will pick from that. So I have not seen what my games are. I've been saving it for this segment of the show because I want to see if the auto draft did me right or did me wrong. So we're going to come together and we're going to work this out and we're going to see, and then together we can come up with, am I screwed? Have I done well? What's the onset? So come with me now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet. Here we are. So this was last year's standings. And I feel like I got screwed. So shout out to Rahula Hoop, who won last year. But I would just like to draw attention to what happened to me last year. Can I even see my old... Yeah, look at this. Why did it let me pick Bug Snacks, the Isle of Big Snacks, if it wasn't having met? I feel like I got screwed over here, all right? I'll take this on the chin. But look at these big points. I was popping off points. Also, Last of Us let me down a little bit. I can't remember what this was. This is when you had to do something. What was it? This slot is for counter picks, which are bets against the game. Yeah, so I bet that Starfield wasn't going to come out, and that happened, I think. So yeah, I'm not happy about this. I feel like things could have been. Oh, Gotham Knights got me some negatives. I don't really know how the scoring works, to be honest, but wah wah. But now it's time to move forward to 2023. Now, I can't remember what my auto draft did, but I definitely obviously picked the big hitters. I picked obviously. Spider-Man 2, Horizon Call of the Mountain. I wonder how I can do this without seeing it properly. Maybe I'll just scroll down slowly. Like, obviously, I had to stick by the first party, of course. So, oh dear. I can see that people have already been doing stuff. All right, where are we? Not here. Oh no. All right. Yes, we got Horizon Call of the Mountain. Yes. Oh, we got Lies of P. Yeah. See, I tried to be strategic. Wild Hearts. Okay, company about. Okay, I'm happy with this. This is good. So what? Because I knew I wouldn't be there, so I went for strategic picks, and I was trying to think about good games that I thought was going to come out that people wouldn't pick. So Call of the Mountain, I was like, well. It's so funny. I'm always like dogging on Aloy, but I'm also hoping that Horizon's going to bring home the bacon. So we'll find out that soon. I felt like people would forget about Lies of P. So I went for that. 2 Horizon games back to back as Destiny. Oh, yes. And I've already got from because I picked Forspoken as my counter pick, which I guess I can thank the gods for that. I've already got some points on the board. 1.2. It's looking good. Definitely want to support Wolf Among Us 2, which I think could be a good... I went for that one because I was like, that's a good underlying that people may not remember that one. I was trying to think of games that people wouldn't remember. Wild Hearts as well. I'm not really sure if I know too much about this game, but I've definitely picked... Oh, but blank is blocked. All right. I definitely picked that one, but I don't remember picking these two. And now I have a lock on it. This game was counter a bit, so it can't... Oh, I see. It means that people can't drop it. But... Overall, I'm happy with that as my... Maybe I could have picked more. See, I remember picking Diablo. I remember trying to do that. Oh, that's a good pick there. Let's see what other people are going. Who's our Dead Space remake? So I did put that, but obviously... so by the time it got to me... Who got Spider-Man? Did the first person pick Spider-Man? Spider-Man's going to bring in the big bucks. Yeah, of course. You would go for Spider-Man if you could go for Spider-Man. Wouldn't go for... Oh, Zelda's another big pick. So I'm just seeing what everyone's first picks are. Starfield. Interesting, Jesse. Going for Starfield again straight off the bat. Curious. Final Fantasy, I did put that in mind as well. Armored Core, interesting. Horizon. Oh, I did put Burning Shores in mine, but obviously I didn't make it. Resident Evil 4 remake. That's a good one to have. Atomic Heart. Destiny 2. Interesting. Star Wars. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that. Hollow Knight. Yeah, I did put that in the lot. Oh, I forgot about the Last of Us multiplayer game. Yeah, that's got to be coming out this year, surely. Hogwarts Legacy. Of course, Mac had to get that. You think I'm a big Harry Potter fan? Mac will show you that I am nothing. I am but an ant compared to her knowledge on Harry Potter and her fandom. Dead Space remake, Diablo, Dead Cells, blah blah blah. Okay, I think we can work with this. What are we saying? Are we thinking that KP is counterpick? My list is full already. I've got to try and get some more games in here because I've got 3 more slots that I can fill up with over the year. So I'll keep an eye on Mac Attack brought the heat in our Harry Potter game show. Exactly. I thought I knew a thing or two. I knew nothing about Harry Potter in comparison. So anyone got any tips? Anything that they think I should be Vitz is here as well taking down those. Any games that I should be aware of that maybe I should keep my eye on for the future that's not been picked already? Or maybe it's something that we don't even know of yet. Maybe there might be and it's coming out today. And I was like, oh my god. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I guess I'll just have to keep them peeled for the future. Save your budget for now. Oh, is that the top tip? Save your budget. Okay. Elden Ring DLC. Interesting. But do we know if that's 100% going to happen? And how long will that take? I wonder. As now I've got Harry Potter quotes in my head. Okay. I can work with this. I think this is I don't think it's as strong as last year. Oh, Robin got that. So there is announced Elden Ring DLC. Curious, very curious. I bet Robin is Finchie's chapstick. I don't know what it's called, the Elden Ring DLC. Anyway, that's fun to take part in that. I think I've got some good picks, but I've got to be on it if I really want to rein in the points, to be quite honest. So yeah, that's that going on. And now I feel like we have it's down as unannounced for now. Okay, that's good to know. I think everybody, that is going to wrap up today's Locking It Down with Lucy. So I guess for the end of the show, it's the only one thing can be done now because I am feeling quite warm, thankfully. Thank you for warming me up because I don't want to rock, DJ, because you're making me feel all right. I can't with my shoulder. Is it gonna stop? Oh, it hurts like... Wait, where's the pain? I don't know if I should be doing this to myself. Wait, where's it gone? Where's the pain gone? Oh, it's there. I found the spot. Oh yeah. Don't forget the Discord. Oh, let me get that for you now so that you don't forget it. Yeah. Hopefully I can be cured. Oh, I need potions. I need healing. So heal me. I'm heart sick. I'm hungry. A minor B. I always sing that. I always do. Stay out of trouble. Right. Let's copy this, and I will drop it in the chat for you. I don't think I've dislocated it. How would I know? Would it really hurt? I feel like it would really hurt if I dislocated my shoulder. Surely that would be something. I can't. That hurts. This is what I've been doing just all day, just making painful noises to myself, just like oh god, oh. I do need a greater healing potion. I wasn't wrestling anybody, but hopefully I can rejuvenate and recover for next week's Locking It Down with Lucy. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. I like sleeping on this side, though. Put ice on it. Trust me, it will help. It's too cold for ice. How many layers of clothing do you have? Many more. No, just this hoodie and a thermal. Actually, I have this hoodie and I have a thermal top on underneath. That's how cold it is. Yeah, I don't have any heat pads, so there's nothing I can really do about that, unfortunately. But there you go. That is your fill of Locking It Down with Lucy this week. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure, as always, to be with you and also with you. Amen. I don't know why I just thought of that. I'll be back next week. I'm pretty sure next week I will be back for the show. We can go to more things. And next week, everybody, I want to do this. I'll show you. Here's a cliffhanger. Next week, we're going to play Cinephile. I asked my dad if I can borrow it. This is the game where you've got all the actors and stuff. So I'll save that for next week. Come back next week for a cliffhanger. Right, that's all I got for you. I'm going to go eat some chocolate, I think, some nice chocolate. And I shall see you all next week. There'll be, obviously, Last of Us Part Last of Us episode. Wait, let me just scratch that. Rewind. There will be the next review of The Last of Us episode 3. There will also be. I'm also going to clip out that bit that I did earlier, which was about what's going to come up on the show. So, just pretend that you hadn't watched it if you watched it already. And then I'll also be streaming Sekiro on Saturday night. So be there. I'm excited to do my first stream back this year. And it's my first time playing it, apart from the fact that I just played the first 10 minutes or so just to get acquainted with it. Don't forget the poll, of course. Don't forget the poll. I asked you, LudiXP of LudiXP, asked you, the LudiXP chat, do you watch / listen to your media at faster speeds? 31% of you said sometimes, 3% of you said 2 times 2 or higher, and 7% of you said times 1.2 or 1.5, but 59% of you said never. There is hope. There is hope for the future. That maybe I'm the bad person. I'm the bad person that's trying to fast pass my life as quickly as possible to cram as much into my brain. That's consumerism for you, I suppose. Right, I shall see you all next week. Peace, love, and hugs, and I shall catch you on the flip side. When it will be February, maybe it might be. I'll see you then. Bye. Thanks for hanging. I have to do. Let's do it with this arm.